Indoor World Championships, brought to you by Fila, among others, here on Archery TV, along with Gummy from Iceland. I'm Carl Arke. Glad to be with you.
Really cool intro and intro song as well.
So here we go, on to the junior women's recurve gold medal match. And another archer from Chinese Taipei, facing Tatiana Andreoli of Italy. Tatiana, who already has herself a gold medal from the junior women's team competition just a few moments ago, as her team defeated Chinese Taipei 6-4. She's trying to win her second gold medal of the day, and she will have to get past Szu-Ping of Chinese Taipei. Szu-Ping, 6-4 winner in the 1/16 round, then won in the 1/8 round, 6-0. Again, scored a 6-0 victory in the quarterfinals and captured her semifinal match 6-2. For Andreoli, she was a 6-0 winner in the 1/16 round, a 7-3 winner in the 1/8 round. Scored a 6-4 victory in the quarterfinals and then had to win a tiebreaker in the semifinals. A 6-5 win over Chang Rongjia. They both shot 10s. Hers was just better. Talk about splitting hairs.
Yeah. That is both the best and the worst way to lose, because you know you couldn't have done any better. But
you shot a 10.
Exactly. It's the best score you can get, but just
someone else's 10 was just a little bit better than your 10.
A little bit closer to the center. That's what counts. That's why we're often counting millimeters here.
It is a precise sport, an exacting sport.
Szu-Ping only 13 years old. Tatiana 17. So again, a 4-year difference. It's a great way to start. That's a perfect 10.
Young lady who was born on New Year's Day, putting the pressure immediately on her competitor from Chinese Taipei, and Szu-Ping comes through with a 10 of her own.
Tatiana also had a gold at the Nîmes World Championships 2014, the last Indoor World Championships. So she's here.
And she looks very comfortable right now. Of course, having been out here before. Same could be said, though, for Szu-Ping, who brought it back down. No, she still has time. 5 seconds to go. Releases with 5 seconds.
Oh, just out.
May have been feeling a tad bit of pressure as that clock was winding down. Only so much time given to each archer.
20 seconds per hour.
Look at that, 3 in a row.
That's sending a statement.
And fuego. Both archers almost perfect. Just a little bit off on that second shot for Szu-Ping.
Great beginning for a gold medal match.
Both of them appear very confident, very poised, very comfortable. Right at home out here. Center stage and the Congressium.
Chinese Taipei bring a large team of juniors to this competition.
Ms. Sue and Ms. Andreoli, respectively, reading that description.
As Gummy mentioned a moment ago, Tatiana Andreoli, a double gold medalist at the 2014 Indoor World Championships in Nîmes 2 years ago in France. Then last summer was 9th in Yankton at the World Youth Championships.
And she won bronze at the European Championships last year indoor. She's a really great indoor archer, and she's here defending her title.
Picked up some good experience as well in Wrocław, Poland, one of the World Cup stages. Finished 33rd there, but that's respectable. Stepping up and going on to the World Cup stage outdoors.
Yeah, for the senior tournament as well. She's not the junior ones.
Not the start that Szu-Ping was hoping for.
10 points.
Trailing already here in this match, 2-0.
Tatiana, of course, has the experience of these large competitions, the pressure that comes with it, and that's going to count for something. It may not be much, but it's enough.
Enough of an edge. Enough of an advantage.
Any edge is a good edge.
9.
was a bad shot.
Could tell as soon as she released it. She wanted to bring that one back.
10 points.
So the opportunity presents itself to Szu-Ping. And now she's turned the tables and putting the pressure on Tatiana, who has to shoot a 10 to keep pace if she hopes to split this set. And she will not. So we're tied at 2-2 now.
Yep. Tatiana would be the favorite to come in, but the great archers that are coming from Chinese Taipei, and especially at this age, it's hard to tell who's going to win this match.
This is the gold medal final.
Trying to stay loose right now. Szu-Ping settled for silver in the junior women's team competition as her squad fell to Italy 6-4. Tatiana Andreoli, one of the archers that defeated Chinese Taipei in that women's team gold medal match.
Trying to block out everything that's going on here.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Lights, camera, action, monitors. See yourself up on the big screen. Hear your name over the loudspeaker. Takes an exceptional athlete with an exceptional mental game to be able to deal with this.
You can see it on the slow motion for Szu-Ping that she actually starts moving her hand before she releases the arrow. And that may be just the nerves that are getting to her. But still shooting that good with some minor imperfections in the technique is and at 13 again.
And still just a little bit off. Tatiana back-to-back 10s. Trying to forge to the front once again. She's 1 up. And she can put this set away if she can find that center circle with the third shot. Hero this third set. Got it.
She is
That's
going for the title.
So she has gotten herself back in front now and will lead in the match 4-2, regardless of what this shot turns out to be for Szu-Ping, and it's a 9. So 2 points awarded to Tatiana Andreoli of Italy, who now leads at 4-2. But we saw this before. We've talked about this before, Gummy.
Yeah.
Closing out the set, sealing the deal. Easier said than done.
It's the hardest thing you can do is just finishing, because you know you're going to win if you win this set. If you're just winning a set like now, you know there are still going to be sets that are going to be either won or lost later. So the final, the ending, is the hardest thing to do. And you see some archers. I remember one shoot-off between, it was Rio and Bridger, where Rio shot a far 9, but they'd both been nailing the 10s for the entire round. And everybody thought Bridger had it, and Bridger probably had thought the same thing, and that got him stressed out because he was probably thinking that don't mess it up, don't mess it up. Then he shot an 8 suddenly, and everybody went, oh my God, but that's what can happen.
Yeah, paralysis through analysis.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in these things.
This man over here, that right there, that's Gummy. There he is, that's Gummy. And I don't know who this guy is.
Puts it down, gets her nervous in check.
And it pays off. The patience pays off.
It does.
Try to put some pressure on Tatiana. Of course, there's pressure on both of these archers on every shot, regardless of the situation.
True.
And the situation, the scenario seems to change from shot to shot. Can tie it up, can't do it. Had a chance to tie up the set. And now she can put it out of reach, and she does. Puts this set out of reach, and we're going to be tied at 4-all. Szu-Ping. Pinpoint precision on 2 of her 3 shots.
She ends it with a 10, so
Andreoli was just off a little bit on her first two, and it cost her. But from a spectator's standpoint, purely speaking, we love this.
Yeah, exactly. This is the best situation you can get. And if they tie the next round, where you go to a one-arrow shoot-off, that's the most fun thing to watch, the most fun thing to do as well. It's very stressful, but it's probably the most fun you'll ever do in archery.
So you enjoy that, huh, Guppy?
I enjoy that. I enjoy winning it more than I enjoy losing it,
yeah.
but I enjoy it more than most other things in archery.
Hey, it's fun. It gets the adrenaline going.
Yeah, exactly. Gets the adrenaline going.
The old heart pumping, as if it's not going fast enough for these archers out here.
And if you're
not just for the juniors, too. I think it's every archer at almost every age, and no matter how long you've been in the game, you still got to be able to control those nerves.
Yeah.
The adrenaline is flowing. Heart rate goes up.
You can get problems with nerves at any age, or if you've been shooting for 10 or 20 years, you can still get target panic, or all sorts of mental disorders that can come with it. 10, she's back on the line.
Tatiana tattoos one in the 10 ring.
And this is the all-important round. 2 hours left per archer. The one that wins is the world champion.
Throwing down the cards now.
So no pressure.
9.
Throws down a 9.
It's an opening for Szu-Ping. Can't utilize it.
Could not cash in.
So we're still tied. 1 arrow. Higher arrow. It's the world championship. Ooh, that's a lot of pressure on Szu-Ping.
Andreoli not flinching a bit. So
Get all the confidence.
She doesn't flinch either. Shoot off. We're going to need a tiebreaker.
That's what we were talking about before. 1 arrow. Closest to the center wins. Talking about there not being much between the archers. When you're measuring the difference in millimeters, who's closer to the center, I mean, that's almost no difference.
Well, Tatiana Andreoli has won her only shoot-off, the only shoot-off of her career, and that was against a teammate of Szu-Ping. This week in the semifinals, just the other day, she took on Chen Rongjia of Chinese Taipei and had that better 10 that we already discussed.
Yeah.
So she's been here before. She's had the experience in this situation before. Not sure about Szu-Ping. I'm sure somewhere along the line in her career, though, she's gone to shoot-offs before.
Oh, she's definitely
maybe not at this level.
No, she's definitely done it in competitions in Taipei,
Sure.
but this is a different venue. It's a totally different experience.
Yeah, it's a different animal.
Different pressure, different. You have a lot of spectators watching.
Fresh target face going up right now for this all-important shot to decide the women's junior gold medal match here at the World Championships in Ankara, Turkey, which we hope you're enjoying on Archery TV. We wish you a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever in the world you might happen to be watching on the World Wide Web.
There we go, 1 arrow.
Heart's beating.
Starting, yeah.
You could have heard a pin drop right before that shot for the win.
She needs a 10 or better.
There it is. There it is.
Chinese Taipei world champions, Recurve junior women, and they deserve it.
Talk about keeping your cool. Wow. Szu-Ping, she was on the verge a couple of times. Of course, Tatiana was on the verge. Both of them hanging in there, forcing a shoot off. It goes to the tiebreaker, and the match goes to Chinese Taipei. Szu-Ping is the junior women's recurve gold medalist here at the World Championships. Outstanding match. And it went down to the final arrow.
Tatiana probably not satisfied with not getting the gold, but then again, she lost by a margin of a width of an arrow. So can't be unsatisfied with that. I mean,
and you know, it's we focus so much on, and it is fun to focus on the shoot-offs, the tiebreakers. They're exciting. They're a great part of this sport. But like any other game, any other sport, there's many other points in a match you can look back on and say, okay, if this had been a 10 instead of a 9, maybe it doesn't even get to the shoot-off.
Exactly, yeah. Because at this level, the archers are so equal that it's a very hard competition to be in.